Good morning. Welcome to damp and cold Saturday morning in Montreal, and another installment of Saturday morning's jogging afterthoughts. Last night I had a big party with oysters and wine and cheese, and I got to bed fairly late, and I was filled up to here. So you can imagine at 7 a.m. this morning when the kids jumped into bed that I wasn't really in a chirpy mood. But I'm on a streak. I mean, I've been jogging every Saturday morning for a while now, and it kicks off my weekend. So I didn't want to break that. And it was a big wake-up call. I remember that, if you want to have any kind of success, you have to be able to act in spite of your mood. And that wasn't all. A few minutes later, my wife remembered me that my youngest had his swimming lessons this morning. So I had to rush to get dressed, and I knew I had to cut my time short on my usual routine, but I wanted to do it anyhow. So I had to work hard. It was very hard this morning. I wasn't feeling very well, and I had to push myself even more. And that was another lesson. Are you willing to do what's hard to get the results you want? Sometimes you really have to push harder, and that was a good lesson for that. Also, act in spite of fear. Yeah, it was a small fear. I looked completely bizarre this morning because I had to dress in a rush to get to jog. And don't dish out this discard the small fears. There's a lot of small fears that prevent us from doing lots of things. Asking something to a client, to a supplier, or doing something really just slightly out of your sandbox to get some results. So consider those three things: acting in spite of fear, acting in spite of your mood, and be willing to do what's hard to get the results. And some final thoughts. There's a lot of gurus out there that say that 75% of the success is showing up. In the next few weeks, I'll talk to you about showing off. I think that in these days of multimedia, of Web 2.0, you have to be able to show off, but in a certain way to really get the results. And yeah, one last thing. Nobody promised you that being an entrepreneur would be a walk in the park. Every Saturday morning I realize it's a run in the park. It's a bit tough, but I choose my context. I choose where I work. In this case, I choose where I run. In your case, what have you chosen to do? Where have you chosen to do it? See you next week. Bye.